everybody. A few days till Christmas, so happy holidays. Today we are going to do the Deebot 500 series through the stress test. It's just a random navigation robot. I've done quite a few different random navigation robots in this test, and most of them actually do a pretty good job for a small area. So I'm very curious if the Deebot can handle this job and how well it does after about 30 minutes of cleaning. So once again, let me show you the debris. Got white rice, chips, total of 12 jelly beans, and it's just all over the carpet. And the hardwood. Of course, no robot is typically going to see a mess like this, but I just do this test so I can weed out all the bad robots and let you know which one cannot handle a huge. If you ever actually have a giant mess like this, I would want to know which one is the best at cleaning it up, because if it can handle a big mess like this, you know it's doing an even better job at the small messes. So, good size mess. This is robot number 18, I believe, that I've done this test on. And a lot of them do very good. There's a few that did very poorly. So, hopefully this one could be in the good section. And let's just get right to it. So there is an app for this guy, very simple app. I put it on max power. You can schedule the cleaning, can name it, all that good stuff. Check out the cleaning logs, and then basically pick what mode you want. So not a very smart robot in the sense that it can make a map and you can say, hey, Deebot, go clean the kitchen, and it'll go there automatically and clean. This one cannot do that because it is just a cheaper random navigation robot. So let's go ahead and send this guy out. Once again, it is on max suction. And I'm gonna let it run for a total of 30 minutes. And then we'll check its progress. And then with 30 minutes, I'll be able to compare it to the Eufy 25C, the Roomba 692, the Shark Ion, and then the Coral 1 that have also done this test. And there's a couple others that I've done with this test as well, and then I'll compare it to all that. I do think it's going to do a pretty good job, and hopefully you enjoy this video. If you're new here, please do me a favor, like and subscribe. Check out some of my previous videos. I got hundreds of videos with robot vacuums, and I try to help you guys out with which ones I like the best. You can see these side brushes flick around debris like crazy, whereas some of the more higher end robots, like the very high end S9 Plus, it's amazing the difference in quality. But you're looking at $200 compared to $900. So it's not a really good comparison, but you definitely see a difference when watching these types of videos. I will say it is on max suction. It's very quiet. I do appreciate that. I've tested so many robots that some of them are just ridiculously loud. Shark. So lately I've been checking the decibel meter on all these guys, and I think this one's going to be one of the lower end ones. So very quiet. It's considered a conversation at the office. Alright guys, like I said, I'm going to let this run for a solid 30 minutes. Hopefully when we come back it'll be good. If it needs a little bit more time, I typically give them about 10 more minutes. And then that's it. Once it's at about 40 minutes, that's it. I will call it quits and we will compare it to the other ones. Hopefully you enjoy, and I will see you soon. right, everybody, I got preoccupied there. And it looks like this has been running for about 40 minutes total. And let's go ahead and check out the job it did. I'll send it back. Send him back home to where he belongs. Let me go charge my little man. Alright, now it's going to find its way and go charge. Let's take a look at the job it did. Remember, this was 40 minutes. I kind of peaked out at 30 minutes, and I would have given it the extra 10 minutes anyway. So remember, this was on max power. And let's take a look at the job, and then I'll compare it to the other ones that I already did. A little bit of chips over here. Not really seeing much on the carpet. I'll tell you what, all these robot vacuums do excellent on the carpet. Other than those couple pieces of chips, I don't really see anything, to be honest. So it did flick one jelly bean over there, but it couldn't get it, so you can't blame it for that. Looks like one more jelly bean against this box that it flicked out of the way. And then the hardwood. I must say, overall, it looks pretty good. They could have went for an edge cleaning, as you can see over here. There's quite a bit of debris on this edge. And then the stuff in the corner, no robots can get because of that door stop. And then a little bit here. So I must say, actually, it did a pretty good job. Okay, so let me compare these. You have the Eufy 25C, and I have all these videos on my channel if you're curious and watching those. And you can see what I'm talking about. Eufy 25C was the best out of all of them, and it did it within 30 minutes. After that, I would say is the Roomba 692. That one did an excellent job as well. Probably just as good as Eufy. And then it kind of goes downhill from there. After this guy, that is. So this guy actually is probably the third best. And then you have the Shark Ion, which did very poorly. And then you have the Coral 1 that also did kind of poorly on the hard floor. So I would rate this out of those 5 in probably third place. So overall, pretty good. If it would have ran until the battery was dead, it probably would have got everything. We're just basing it off of, 30 to 40 minute time test. So what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments what you thought of this robot, if you think it did a good job or not. And I must say, it's another good random navigation robot. Lots better than the Shark Ion. The Coral 1, it did a lot better. There's a Bissell Icon Pet that I tested as well. I forgot to mention that one. But this one blew that one away. And then there's probably even a couple more I have on the channel. I just can't think of them right now. But so the Deebot 500 series, I paid 170 bucks. The Eufy is right now on sale for $129. So if you're basing it off price, I would highly recommend the Eufy over this, just based off price. But if they're the same exact price right now, I still have to go with the Eufy. It did a better job, straight up. However, I'd say overall it did fine. For a stress test and a cheap random navigation robot, it did a good job, so I'm happy with it. Let me know what other tests you want to see down in the comments. If you're new, please do me a favor, like and subscribe. A lot more videos coming, and I would appreciate it. A few more days till Christmas, so happy holidays to everybody. Hope you guys have fun on Christmas. And I will see you in the next video. See you.